Yeah, I'm back to work now, so I'm recording again, I guess. I enjoyed the time off. Didn't get to do near as much research and in-depth crap as I thought I was going to, because I was trying to do some stuff around the house. It was fun. Got some stuff done. But mostly, and more importantly, I got a mental break from the ridiculousness that is corporate America. Anyways, been kind of thinking just over different psychoanalysis stuff that I've read and just how people are acting. And I'm starting to wonder if possibly some of the people who've made it, in society, they've been pretty affluent, they've gotten ahead, they're doing well, or were before the COVID really took over. But I'm wondering if some of those people fight against the news coming out about how crooked stuff had gotten, because maybe subconsciously they have a worry that people will connect their success with the shady, underhanded crap that made other people that are going to be coming out in the news famous. The ones that everybody knows and thinks, wow, they did so good. When it comes out on just how they became so successful, I wonder if people who legitimately made it and did good are worried that they'll be connected with that crooked faction. But that's just some of the things I worry about, because that's just how I think. A lot of people can connect the dots up close and super intricate, and they understand the up close. And I don't know. For me, it's different. It's like I zoom way out and I look at everything as a whole big picture. If I had the power to talk to everybody on the planet at once, and I was wanting to do this, if I talked this group into thinking this, and then I went around behind the scenes and I talked this group into thinking this, maybe I could get them to do something either against each other or helping each other that would really benefit me in the long run. If I had the power, how would I do it? And when I start thinking that way, if I had the power to take over the world, to control whatever, how would I do it? And when I think about it like that, then I'm like, shit. A lot of this info that's coming out is pretty smart, because that's the way I think I would have possibly done it if I had the power to take over everything. I mean, when you're younger and your ego takes over and you think, yeah, I could be ruler of the world, and you're imagining. But look at the stuff that's coming out and how they did it. And the way they did it is brilliant. It's evil as hell, but it's brilliant because it turns every person into their own jailer. They become their own warden, their own jailer, and keep themselves in jail. It's using psychology against us. It's brilliant. You get the people you're trying to control to do the work for you. Brilliant. And then when you look at that and you compare it to where we're still at technologically, as it pertains to hydrocarbons or to manufacturing, we're like 100 years behind. Some technology has continued to leapfrog up and somewhat keep up with the times, at least in our minds. But I mean, for God's sakes, right now I'm talking to a palm-sized supercomputer that in the 80s would have taken up an entire floor. Now it's sitting on my dash in my CRV as I'm driving to work. But if you look at phone technology compared to, I don't know, engine technology, we're still getting the same gas mileage we were getting in the 20s, but now I can talk real time to a guy in Taiwan and have my phone translate it so that we're both talking to each other in fluent English on my end in Taiwanese or Taiwanian or whatever the heck you call something pertaining to Taiwan. But if you look at it from that way, we've been just kept chugging along in this self-perpetuating system that never gets anywhere, because if it did, the people in power would soon lose it because they'd get surpassed. Somebody did better than them, and they don't want that. That's the sad thing about American society. We've all been brainwashed into the mindset that you don't want a lower class than you brought up to your level, even if it doesn't make staying at your level any more difficult. It's like people think that'll make it look like their hard work or their whatever was all for vain because somebody else got it and they didn't have to work for it. Yeah, that's true. They didn't have to work for it. They did get brought up to your level and didn't have to work as hard to get there. But chances are, if you're still working as hard as you were then, you're going to be a hell of a lot better off now. Because you're still working hard. You still have that mindset. And when you're compared to any one of the others who don't give a whole lot, who don't do a whole lot, who don't contribute, you shine like a star. You'll be the only bright and shining spot in an employer's eyes, whoever's eyes. You're the one that gets stuff done. It's you. So, not wanting people to be happy so that you feel justified in how much effort you've put out, that was some bad thinking to really put into our consciousness, but it happened. And if we don't hold the people that did that to us accountable, it'll happen again. Well, I'm about halfway to work now, and it's starting to get a little bit more light than I'm used to. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. You guys have a good one. Remember, love y'all. Bye.